The year 2021 wasn't what anyone expected. The global pandemic continued, along with worldwide vaccinations, and rioters stormed into the U.S. Capitol building. With all that has happened in just this 1 year, it's safe to say that life on this planet isn't getting any easier. If you want to make it through the next couple of decades alive, you'd better start planning now. Here's how to survive the next 20 years. Many people have predicted what could happen in the next 20 to 30 years. Here's what they're saying. By the mid to late 2030s, people could be living on Mars. On Earth, political turmoil might continue to grow around the world. The climate change crisis will get worse. And as we have seen, new diseases can arise. So how can you prepare for the worst before it happens? How can you plan to survive financially? Why should you control your use of technology? Should you become more involved in politics? By 2030, climate change will have displaced 1 billion people, forcing them to move to other areas. Globally, our population will reach 8.5 billion people by 2040, up from 7.3 billion in 2015. By 2050, carbon concentrations in our atmosphere will pass 550 parts per million, up from about 400 parts per million now. Air pollution will soar, killing more than 6 million people every year, and more than 5 billion people could live without clean water by 2050, as our population, water scarcity, and temperatures increase. To survive all these changes, you'll need to be prepared. Step 1. Stock up. Stock up on essentials and invest in clean energy technology. As the climate crisis might get worse, you should stock up on important things like bottled water and even face masks. Try to limit your carbon footprint. And as severe weather gets worse, you'll need to be prepared. Having wind or solar power for your home could help keep your appliances, air conditioning, and ventilation systems going even in crises like droughts. That could make all the difference. Step 2. Follow the market. Keep your eyes on the economy and the internet. This could be the time to start investing in cryptocurrency. Know how to use e-commerce and online technology without anyone taking advantage of you. For example, it'll be cool to have a 100% smart home, but because of privacy concerns, be careful which settings you use on all your Wi-Fi enabled devices. Step 3. Watch the world. While you may not have any interest in politics, it could help you survive if you have a basic understanding of what is going on in the world, including how war and other political turmoil could affect you and your job. Try to build a safety net of savings and develop a plan to move to a different place if need be. Step 4. Be mindful. It can be easy to focus on the bad things going on in the world, but that can hurt your mental health. It can also be easy to become so sucked into technology and social media that we forget that there is a physical world that we live in. Choose to go outside regularly and breathe some fresh air, assuming you don't live in a city with excessive air pollution. You can even go old school and quietly read a paper book. Take time away from your screens. Step 5. Pay it forward. Build a world that's better than the one you're living in. We can't predict everything that will happen, good or bad, but whatever the situation is 20 to 30 years from now, you as an individual can choose to leave it better for the next generation than it was for you. Do it through how you treat other people, the jobs or the technology you help develop or invest in, or the actions you take on politics and climate change. We all can contribute to a better society moving forward. Remember, the key to life is how you handle adversity. And if you watch our videos, you'll know how to survive anything life throws at you. You can learn it all here on How to Survive.